Hey makers, this is Dhruvin and today I am going to talk about one of the interesting Power Virtual Agents bot template. We will be talking about Employee FAQ bot template in detail. We will discuss about all the features that are provided by that out of the box template. Along with that, I will show you end-to-end procedure how you can download that chatbot template and how you can install and configure that into your Dataverse for Teams environment. So let's get started and talk about every step in detail. Before we get started, if you haven't followed me on Instagram so far, do follow me on Instagram. The Instagram ID is Power Platform Guy. Do it right away. So, without wasting much time, let's get started and talk about Power Virtual Agent chatbot template for Employee FAQ. Here I am on my machine, and here you can see that I have opened Microsoft Teams on my machine. Over here, I have created one Teams called Power Virtual Agent Employee FAQ, and over there I have three different channels. First of all, let me show you the end outcome or all the features that are provided in out of the box manner by Employee FAQ chatbot. And then we will discuss about the installation and configuration process. So let's get started. So let's say for an example, I am first opening my Power Virtual Agents chatbot. So first of all, let me just type here hello. So once you type hello, it will show you some greeting message in response. Then it is asking me that how can I help you? So let's just say for an example, I just wanted to talk to the human agent, or let's say for an example, I wanted to have some query and for that I need some human interaction. So I will just type talk to agent. Now what happened here is first it will ask me about the query that you have. So let's say I just wanted to connect my IT admin for Adobe Photoshop, installation of Adobe Photoshop. And then it is asking for the description. So I just added a description that I need latest version of Adobe Photoshop in Windows 11. And then what it will do is basically it will just store that record to my Dataverse table, as well as it will post a message to the expert panel who can take an action on. And as an end user, I can also check the request status over here. So let's say for an example, I just created this request and no one take an action on that, and I will just type request status over here. So what it will do is it will show you an option that you want to see all requests or only active request. So let's see all request. So basically it will show you top 5 requests that you have created in the past. So here you can see two requests you have created so far. One is resolved and one is in active mode that you just created, right? Now let's say for an example, as an expert panel, what they can do, they can simply go to the expert channel, and over here all the requests that has been created by the user are posted as an adaptive card. With this adaptive card, the expert can reply to this particular thread, as well as they can directly chat with the person who has created this particular request, or what they can do is they can simply mark this request as resolved on successful resolution. So let's say for an example, as an IT admin, I resolved this. So I'm just clicking on resolve request and mark as resolved. So what happened here is this request has been resolved. Now let's say as an end user, I'm just asking a question in my chatbot that what is the status of my request. Then it is showing me an option that let's see all, and let's check what the response we are getting over here, because all the request has been resolved. We have seen that, right? So you have two requests, and over here both the request has been resolved, right? So it is showing you this thing. Another interesting thing is that, let's say for an example, if you wanted to provide some feedback about your chatbot, then you can simply type a word like leave review. So leave review option is something which is just capture the feedback of the end user. So let's say I'm giving 5 out of 5 star. So I'm just providing 5 over here. So this feedback is also being captured. And whenever any user will provide any particular feedback over here, basically what happen here is it will also show that as an adaptive card into feedback section. So whenever end user will perform any feedback, it will provide that feedback over here. So this is cool. So this is how the overall end outcome for FAQ chatbot for employee. Now let me show you one integrated admin power apps with this package. So this is the power apps that we can add as a tab into our expert channel, and over here as an admin you can review everything, that how many requests has been received so far, how many requests has been resolved, how many are still inactive, and what is the feedback that has been provided by end user, everything that you are able to view as an admin. So this is one of the cool feature. So to summarize everything about this package, basically this is Employee FAQ Chatbot. The first step is that anyone can ask a question to our chatbot. Then that chatbot question is posted to our expert channel as an adaptive card. As an expert, you can respond to that particular thread, and as an admin, you can track everything into your Power Apps. So this is really cool. Now the question arises in your mind that how much time it will take in order to configure all of these things. The answer is very straightforward. It will not take much time. If you follow me along with this video and download the specific package to the GitHub and follow the step-by-step procedure at the end of the video, you will be able to create this entire application available for your organization. So use this template and leverage this capability for your tenant. So let's get started for the technical part of this session and configuration of this Power Virtual Agent chatbot template. Basically, first of all, we need to download and install the solution for Employee FAQ chatbot template. For that, first of all, let's open this GitHub repository. The link is available in the description box. Now, over here, Microsoft has provided detailed documentation about the installation process, but I will do that step by step for you. So first of all, make sure that you open this GitHub repository, and the Employee FAQ chatbot is available under template folder. Now, the download option is not available here. You need to go to the root repository, and from code just click on download zip. Once you download zip, it will download one package for you. Now let me just show you, this is something which I downloaded, and you just need to open up your zip package, and inside the zip package basically you need to go to the template folder, and inside that there is a folder called Employee FAQ. In Employee FAQ, this particular template is available in solutions folder. Open up that folder and it is available in different languages. Let me choose English language, and from here let me just copy this particular zip package. So I just copied that zip package and pasted to my D drive. So this is the first step. You need to download the package and you need to get your English package for Employee FAQ chatbot. That's all. Now let's move to the second step, how we can import that package to our Dataverse for Teams environment. So I opened this Teams account and you can see I have this Power Virtual Agents Employee FAQ team. Now I want to import the chatbot template into this particular team. For that, just click on ellipsis and search for Power Apps and open up your Power Apps window. Now over here on the left hand navigation, you are able to see all the teams which are ready for Dataverse for Teams environment. Here you have created a fresh team, so it is not available over here. For that, just click on create and just create one sample Power Apps, so your Dataverse environment is ready. So from here, let's select our team and let's create our first app. Once we create this particular app, at that time, one Dataverse for Teams environment is created for that particular team. So this is the first time procedure. Maybe if you already created team and already using Dataverse for Teams, you can skip this step. But I am showing you for the first time users. So this will take some time in order to prepare for the environment. Just provide your name of the app. So I'm just creating one demo app to the Dataverse for Teams environment and let it to be created. Just close the app that you just created and click on the build section again from Power Apps. The main reason for creating that sample Power Apps is that it will prepare your Dataverse for Teams environment for the first time. This is the case that you need to follow only if in the build section your team's name is not populated. So now upon creation that demo app, now you are able to see that I am able to see my teams over here, that PVA Employee FAQ. And this is the team where I want to install my Employee FAQ chatbot package. So I just clicked on that, and this is the demo app that we just created. Now click on see all option, and over here we have an option to import the package. Click on that and it will open up this pop-up. Click on browse and upload the package that you downloaded. So I just imported my PVA FAQ English and click on next. It is showing me all the Dataverse table, Power Automate Flow and Power Apps Canvas app and Power Virtual Agents chatbot that is available into that package. Now I'm selecting everything and click on next. Here you need to provide the connection reference. So let me just select a connection for this particular three connector, Teams, Office 365 users and Dataverse. So when you are setting up for the first time, you are able to see new connection. Just go for that. But if you already have connection reference available for your Dataverse for Teams, then it is automatically showing in the drop down. But let's do it from scratch. Let me just create Teams connection. Go back and refresh, and the connection is available. Same way, create the connection for Office 365 user. Click on create, choose the account for connection, refresh. And same way, let's do it for Dataverse. Click on create, click on refresh, and we are good for the import step. Click on import, and this import process is something which will take around 2 to 5 minutes. So let's wait for that. After waiting for 5 to 7 minutes, I am able to see all the customization has been imported successfully to my Dataverse for Teams environment. And here I am able to see my Power Apps, my Power Automate Flow and Dataverse tables along with Chatbot. So now let's make some minor modification over here. So first of all, let's go to the cloud flows and let's check the flows that has been created over here. So here three flows has been created: status, request and feedback. Now this feedback is something which is posting the feedback to Microsoft Teams channel. So here we need to make some modification. So I just opened up that flow, and over here at last we have an action: post adaptive card in a chat or channel. So over here, let's provide our team name and channel name. So my team name is PVA Employee FAQ, and the channel name, this is the feedback thing. So I just wanted to feedback channel. So I'm just doing that and click on save. So this is one modification I need to do here. Alright, let's go to back, go to Cloudflow and open the request flow. And over here as well, we need to change our post adaptive card action. We need to post that into Teams channel, and now let's provide Teams ID and Teams channel. So Teams ID is this team and channel is something I want to post that into expert channel, and let's click on save. Right, so we are good for that. Now let me just go to the app section and let me show you the power apps that has been created here. So let me just open up this power apps and how that will look like. Let's see. So this is basically used for the auditing purpose, as I already mentioned you. So let's see and just add that particular power apps into Microsoft Teams so that we can easily check everything. So we just check that. At this moment it's not showing me anything because we haven't added any item, and let's publish that to Teams. Just click on app section And over here you are able to see this Power Apps template, Employee FAQ Admin App. So let me just add that app to the teams. So I'm just clicking on add to teams. So I'm just adding that to my teams. So let me just use the web instead. And here we are. Let's add to a team. From here, let's search for our expert channel. So I'm selecting this and set up as a tab. And here we are. Power Apps has been set up as a tab into my Teams channel. Now, the last step that we need to perform here is we need to publish our Power Virtual Agent chatbot. Click on ellipsis and set up Power Virtual Agents. Click on Add. Just go to the chatbot section. Select the team where we have imported that package. So I'm selecting PVA Employee FAQ. And here is the chatbot that we just imported. Now just open up and it is showing me this particular template for you. Now if you go to the topic section, so many out of the box topic in the template is already available. You can also customize this template based on your requirement, but the demo that I have shown you at the very beginning, this template has all those capability already implemented. So I'm not making any changes over here, but in real life scenario, let's say in your organization, you wanted to configure some specific topics, then definitely you can configure here. And if you are not aware about how to use Power Virtual Agents, then I have a step-by-step series to follow. Provided the link in the description box as well. So just visit that entire series and you are good to go with all the detailed concept about the beginner for Power Virtual Agents. So now let me just do one thing. Over here, I just opened this Power Virtual Agents chatbot, and now let me just publish this chatbot. So I'm just clicking on publish. Let me just click on publish. After publishing the app, wait for 2 to 5 minutes. Once your app is published, after that, just clear your browser cache or refresh the browser window and just click on open the bot in Teams. And once you're able to see that, you have an option to add, and that will add your Power Virtual Agents chatbot into Teams navigation. So here you are able to see that I have just installed this particular chatbot, and over here automatically it is showing you a greeting message that hi Dhruvin, I am FAQ employee bot. You can ask me questions regarding a topic like connect to agent or leave feedback, anything that you want, right? So these are the configuration steps that you need to follow in order to have your Power Virtual Agents chatbot to available as a Teams navigation. Also, there are much more detailed thing you can also do here. Like you can also add that Power Virtual Agents chatbot as a Teams tab. For that, definitely you need to follow some extra steps over here. And how to add any chatbot to Microsoft Teams tab, I created a separate video for that. You can go with that. But now let's just taste the overall functionality of this app. So basically, as I mentioned you at the very beginning, here you can do couple of things. Let's say for an example, you want to escalate some request. So, or you want to talk to the human agent, you need that type of facility, then definitely you can ask a question over here that how can I help you with. So you can type here connect to human and let's hit enter. Let's see what we are getting here. So it is first saying you that while we connect you to the agent, please fill out the title and the description of your request. So let me just add a title, need leave information. So let me just add that, and which leave information I need. So I need to provide description. I need the information about paternity leave. So let's add that. And it is saying the message to you that thank you, your request has been filled and agent will be connect you shortly. If you would like to know the status of your request, just type request status in the chat. So what happen here is if you type request status, basically it will call your Dataverse table and it will show you the status for all the requests that you submitted. So right now the status that we just created, the request that we just created, obviously it is in active mode. But here you can see all the requests that you have submitted so far. So it will show you top 5 requests. So let's see. And over here it is saying me that yes, this is the request. It is in active mode. So you can also ask this type of question to your chatbot and it will automatically give you the answer, so that you will get to know that if the human has already performed some action on your request or it's still in the progress mode, what's the status. So you can simply check. Now here you can do one more thing. Let's say for an example, if you want to rate this app, rate employee. So let's type that. So you can provide the rating. So you need to provide here the experience, 1 for worst or 5 for best. So let's provide 5 and let's just hit enter. And the feedback has been stored successfully. Now let's see, whenever I posted a request, does it posted in a form of adaptive card in the Teams? Let's see that. Now let me show you one interesting thing. When I created a escalation request, at that time it is posted one message into expert channel. So let's say as an expert, if I know the answer of this particular query, basically I can reply from here, or maybe I can simply click on resolve request to resolve the thing. And once you click on resolve request, it is marked as resolved, and whenever employee go again to the chatbot and ask a question about what's the status for their request, basically they will get to know that this is something which has been resolved. Apart from that, let's do one more thing. Let me just open up my employee FAQ again and let me just ask for leave review. Now let me open up same way the feedback channel, and in the post section you are able to see the feedback that I provided to my chatbot that has been also been appear over here. Now let's do one more thing. Let me just open up the Power Apps. As an admin, I want to check that how many escalation requests has been received, what are the feedback of the end user. All the information I am able to see inside this Power Apps itself. And you are able to see here, this is something which is added by Dhruvin and it has been resolved, and you can see active resolved all the requests together. And you can also check the feedback section as well, that how many feedback has been provided by the user, so that they can improve their service. So this is the really cool template, and hope this video is helpful to you and you will import this particular chatbot package into your Dataverse for Teams environment and leverage this capability in out of the box manner. If you wanted to develop this entire functionality, obviously that is taking much time, but this template saves you lots of time and you can do lots of good things very easily. If you have any feedback, suggestion, feel free to add your question or feedback in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. Also, if you are looking for Hindi content from my channel, subscribe this new channel called Digital Dhruvin. And if you are looking for consultancy, podcast, Instagram, and Twitter, all the links are available on my cover homepage. So visit my channel homepage. All the links are over here. So you can connect me from there. With this is Dhruvin signing off. See you in the next session with some amazing content. Till then, stay safe. Have a great day. Goodbye.